You know, you've heard me say it again. Once a Clinch Mountain boy, always a Clinch Mountain boy. I look to that man with the cowboy hat right there, and I look to this old boy right here. My goodness, the stories we could tell.
Yes, sir.
These two gentlemen right here, I honestly look up to, and I hope each and every one of you, if you're not familiar, look them up. Two of the Clinch Mountain boys that rode many of the miles with Dr. Ralph Stanley. Sammy, when did you first become a member of the Clinch Mountain Boys? What year was that?
1986.
1986. How about you, Junior? What year?
November of 77.
November of 77.
He was just a kid.
Well, yeah, he'll tell us that, won't he? Well, we're glad. Don't be ashamed of your age. See, they wrote a song about that for every one of us. Well, this man right here, you know, East Kentucky has produced, I think, per mile, probably the most talented musicians God ever put on this earth. And these guys right here, and this old boy from right here in this county, just like myself, and they come from all points in between, like this youngster right here that I'm glad to see each and every year. Well, it's always an honor to bring on this stage Mr. Sammy Adkins and the Sandy Hook Mountain Boys. How about that?
I'll let the guys maybe play a good tune, I'll get right back. I've got extras back here, I think.
What you got?
Thank you, folks, very much. I have a Doris Sears on the fiddle. I was going to introduce to you, let him play that tune. It was back down there we played it. Doris Sears from the state of West Virginia. I borrowed a guitar here. I went to get another old Martin guitar, and here comes Curtis Coleman with it. I think it belongs around too, I guess. Well, I tell you, the fellas are on the bass. He still plays the guitar, but he's playing the bass. Rise the ball, make him welcome if you would. The gentleman here on the lead guitar, he's been around a long time. Some of you folks have seen him here many times. Many of them played down to the main stage of the hall back years ago. And it really sounded great when I come up out of that hall. He don't need any introduction for us that. His name is Junior Blankenship. Make him welcome if you would. This is here on the 5-string banjo. He's probably been playing music with me probably for the last, I guess, 12, 13 years. Maybe 14. He started like real young. He won't be bragging on him. One first thing I like to say, I don't want
He's
to.
already asking for a raise.
Yeah, and I don't want to make him mad. He can stay pleased, you know. He can stay pleased, and I don't want to make him mad. I'll take me in.
You're paying him more than you can stand now, ain't you?
That's right. But anyway, I'll tell you what, he's one of the finest young gentlemen I ever had the pleasure to meet. And he came a long way to be with you today, from Lawrence County, Kentucky. Mr. Zach Wright, make him welcome.
Folks, I'll take this minute here to introduce you to the fella over here on the other guitar. He comes from a long line of singers. His sewing machine was a singer. But he's from Sandy Hook, Kentucky. Anybody know where that's at? Yeah, he sung a long time for Dr. Ralph Stanley, and we've seen a lot of good and a lot of bad, ain't we?
Sure did.
Make welcome Sammy Adkins on the guitar.
Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. Y'all having a good time today? Enjoying it? Has it been cold up here?
Yesterday.
I know
Too cold for you.
down home it was pretty cool. The wind had a blow too. I done some grass mowing yesterday, and I'll tell you what, I got more on me than I did the ground, I believe. I'm choked up just to hair. Right now, I'm gonna let the bass man come around and sing you a good song. We probably sang you here, I think Wednesday. What did you play?
Yeah, it was.
The tweet on home with him. Eliza Ball, make you welcome.
Springtime is come up in the mountain. My river on the hill, we're down
Thank you very much. Hope we had the request to do a song that we've been singing this song for many, many years. I think it's one of the best that the Stanley Brothers have come out with. And had a lot of requests to do it here today, and I'm gonna do it more forget it one called Will You Miss Me When I'm Gone?
Everybody having a good time? Good to see everybody up here. It's always a good time to be here at this festival. It's like home to me, and I hope it is to you all too. Good to see John Rigsby out there. My hero back there, John Rigsby. Good to see everybody, really. I think Sammy and Junior is going to do one here. Stanley Brothers recorded a long time ago. They made it real famous. You probably heard it 10,000 times this weekend. But you'll hear it 10,001 now. Called Rank Stranger.
Yeah! Come on, dear. Yeah.
I wonder again, will my home make the mountain? Where the dews early dawn, Thank you folks very much. If I lose, hope you enjoy that. Right now we have another request to do a song that me and Ralph Stanley recorded this back on New Country on the TNN Nashville Network. Some of you folks seen that. He promoted his Lonesome Blue album on that. The song right here happened, the true song happened here in the good state of Virginia. One called The Old Richmond Prison. Hope you enjoy it. Much our best to do it for you.
White Oak on the hill.
Somebody want you to sing on, girl?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir.
Yeah, I've got that recorded on the live CD up in the state of Ohio. I'll get this tape a while. Y'all still enjoy yourselves, have a good time, right? Like a good night out there for here at the while. It ain't gonna be too cold, I don't think. Maybe when the sun goes down it might be different. But anyway, this song right here has got good advice for all you single girls or dissatisfied married girls, anyone. Hope you want to call the single girl. business.
That's a good one.
Yeah, as long as we know we're trying best to sing it for you. Some of us way back. You're gonna call nobody's business, don't be doing it.
Watch it out right here.
We like to send that song over at the president out to Randall. He likes that. Jim been him sing that son when you're around. I didn't see him no more, so I didn't get to call him up. We'll do it again.
Sound good, Sam.
We'll call nobody's business. Hope you enjoy it. She drives a limousine. I rang that old machine. Nobody's business. Nobody's business. Nobody's business. Nobody's business. Nobody's business. Nobody's business. Hope we had a request to do a song. We haven't sung a song in a long time. It's one called Shenandoah Waltz. Hope you enjoy it. Folks, don't forget our CDs over here. You see my record table over there. It's Sammy Adkins here. We got some, only 4 or 5 CDs if we want. But anyway, I got a double CD when I was working with Ralph and Junior, 2 live shows up in Maine. Got both of them on the double album. And they got another one that they helped me on called You're Still to Blame. I'm gonna try this, Shenandoah Valley. we got a special guest back here, a little guy that played with us down in Kentucky here about a couple, 3 weeks ago, and about forgot him. We can't, he's back there with his banjo, we can't let him go without playing.
Make him welcome Mr. Hayden Hensley.
It's mighty good to be here today, ain't it? Yeah!
You know, I borrowed this guitar from somebody, and the capo has got this lick on back there. I didn't stay on the guitar, so I had to take it off like I did mine. Little buddy, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Lay it on. What do you think about that? I think we might make something one of these days. He's on his way, well on his way. I'd like to send all my show out to the good friends in Michigan. Too many of them to call my name, but they know what, we all appreciate them being here. And I enjoy playing their festival in Michigan, Caldwell, Michigan. I think the second or the first weekend in October, right? We always have a good time up there. We play a couple of days, and it don't matter if it rains or snows, you got a place for a shelter to go in. Brand new morning, make any difference, rain or shine. Oh, we got time for one more song. Don't forget the record table. Hope you enjoy some of the old mountain songs we done for you.
Yeah!
Pleasure being here. I want to thank Ralph Stanley II for having us here again this year. Thank a lot of Ralph. Traveled with him many years, being junior. One of the finest fellows I've seen. But anyway, so long, good night, God bless you.
tutor us something else, maybe another song or two. You find something, can't you? How about Zach here? You think he's got the energy to do another one? I believe he does. And that fellow over there on that bass guitar right there. Sammy Adkins, Sandy Hook Mountain Boys.
Well, thank y'all very much. You know, I think I'm gonna do a song here that's real appropriate. The festival here and where it all started from right here on the mountain with Ralph McCarter, Stanley. And I'd like to send this song out to, especially to Ralph McCarter and both their family, all the family. And one called Hill and Home, Let the Rest on a Peaceful Mountain.
Junior, do me something else. Junior, come on out here. You want to hear Junior Blankenship some more? Sammy Adkins. Give me another song.
Sing for me. Hard time.
They love you, Sammy.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. I'm glad y'all like the old mountain music on the ridge.
Yes.
That's where it started from, like I said, and I don't think it's any better. It's all good. It seems like the mountain music it's got a wang to it and a feeling that you can't hardly describe. Well, thank y'all. We appreciate the applause there, and the seats are on down the line, road, whatever. So I'm on good night, God bless you.
Blankenship, Sandy Hook, Mountain Boys. Wow. Y'all are sounding great. I love it, and just keep it up. Our boss man's coming out here in just a minute. Leonard, come out here. You've heard us reference this man right here before, and I just wanted to take a real good look at him right here. The man has been at every festival that's ever been on this mountain. He drove the bus for Dr. Ralph Stanley for, what, about 18 years? 17 years. How about it for Mr. Leonard Stacy? He is from Florida. Well, yeah, but he lives in Florida. He been living there. Hey, tell me about your book real quick.
Yes, sir. I got a book on Amazon about the story of bluegrass music. Just it's on Amazon. Just go to Leonard Stacy's Story of Bluegrass if you like it. I can't hardly talk, so I had several strokes here.
Well, you've done good, and I appreciate you making the trip up here. That's not an easy trip. Let's give him a round of applause. Leonard Stacy. Yeah, I believe he's the best dressed man on this hill this whole weekend. Courtesy of Billy and Joan Wise over there. Love you, brother. You know that. All right. You got his book. Well, there's one. I already got his book right there. Check it out. It's on Amazon. Leonard Stacy.